Morning, afternoon. After the last time I was here, I made a decision to go back to how I originally had it. So that's what I will continue with today. I made a few decisions. One, I decided to go back to having hidden solutions or hidden comments rather than having the what is it called? HTML thing. And made some little formatting changes. Also decided to just get rid of the pie files and only work with Markdown. I have to double check where I left off though. I think I finished this. This didn't have much. So we're on this part now. Well, that's another thing I wanted to look up, but I don't have time to do it today. I do want to take. I finally saw a video of T-Mux, and I feel like I might actually need to switch over from screen to T-Mux. Let's see. But for today, I just use screen. Attached? How can it be attached? Oh. It's not that one. Not that one. Ah, this down here. Okay. Okay, I guess I left off over here. Is it this one? Indentation error. No, I did this one already. Write a program. We did that already. Oops. I think it's. Did I skip it? This is the age one. Maybe did I skip this one? I remember doing it, but maybe I didn't write it in the notes. Okay, we'll do that first then. It'll go in here. Write a program which reads an integer from input using pancakes equals int input. I remember doing this. Pancakes is more than 3. Print out, yum. You know what's interesting though? Like, I know people say you don't really need the else. Right? Actually, you do sometimes. Never mind. That's a lie. We need it in this case because we don't want to print it every time. We only sometimes you don't need it. Yeah, meow meow. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think this works. And then we could double check with. I wonder if it'll let me do this. Actually, yeah, I think I need to do this and I need another. I'm not looking at chat right now, but by the way, please no backseating. There's just no need for it. If you're here to learn, well, I'm sorry. I'm not here to teach. If you're here to teach me, I don't know who you are, so I don't trust you. If you're gonna ask me why I'm learning Python and not something else, I hope for your sake I don't see it, because if I see that message, you will be banned immediately. Oops, I forgot to put a number in. Okay, let's put in, I don't know. Let's put in 10 first. Okay, yum. And then let's put in 1. Okay, still hungry. I think that works just fine. Could also put it in here and just double check. Yeah. Now I did all of this as well with the indentation. So I think this is where I left off. True, false, bool. So far, in the condition part of an if statement, we saw a simple numerical comparison to x greater than y, which is true when x is greater than y and false when x is less than or equal to y. More generally, any true-false is called a Boolean. See George Boole. In Python, the bool type is used to represent Boolean values. Only 2 bool values exist, true and false. And then the example are given. Also, actually, I forgot to put a title for the other one. I'm so bad at this. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. What is this exercise called? Does it have a name? I hop Python. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, then we could put this at the top, I think, or the middle. Maybe the top. So we have some example of Boolean expressions. Print. Oh, I forgot to put something else there. Man. Oh man. Oh man. Like 40k. Is it close? Up. I forgot to put the answer of what it prints. So it either prints, we could say for input 10 and 1. And then for 10, we just literally get yum. And then for 1, we'll do that. So B is equal to false, print B, print type of B and type of 2 greater than 1 and type true. So what do we expect from this? For 2 is greater than 1, we expect true. Then for B equals false, print B. I think we just get false. Now I'm not 100% sure on this one, but I think what we would get for the last is something like class bool, maybe type 2. Oh, that's a good question. Maybe they're all the same. We could check. So we got true, then false, and then yeah, class bool. Did I write it correctly? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Now we move on to the next. In Python, when you use bool values true and false directly in a program, they must be capitalized or you'll get an error. Boolean comparisons, operators greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than and equal to. Compare two numbers and give back a bool. There are two ways to compare numbers. X is equal to y is the equality operator. It returns true if x and y are equal. Y is not equal, x is not equal to y is a not equal operator. It returns, I guess I should say equals equals and then exclamation mark equals, whatever. Returns true if x and y are not equal. Equals equals and exclamation mark equals also work for strings and other types of data. There are two equal signs here since a single equal sign already has a meaning in x equals expression of assign the variable x to the value of expression. Confusing a single with double equal signs is a common source of bugs. Here's an exercise that will involve one of the new comparisons. Okay, so then write a program that reads an integer from input, then outputs one of the capitalized words, positive, negative, or 0, according to whether the number is positive, negative, or 0. So first off, Python, and this is what's your sign, and then we have x equals int input, and then if x is greater than 0, we want to print positive. If x is equal to 0, we want to print 0. Otherwise, we want to print negative. If x is greater than 0, if x is equal, otherwise negative. I think this looks fine. And then we can test it. Maybe I should put that other terminal. Like, I don't know, I can't fit everything on my screen. You know, my screen's too small. Can I make this like really small? But then you guys won't be able to see it. Do you trust me? I also should get some sort of window tiler already. I'll delete or just delete all of this. And first we want to try a number greater than 0. Get positive, and then we try it again with 0. We get 0. Then we try it again with a negative number. -4. We get negative. Wow, it works. It works. Wow. Okay, nice job. But it just introduced the concept of block. Oh, I forgot to also do some test cases. So some test cases. Let's say we did for 1 and 0 and -4. Although we should get positive, positive. Zero. And I need to figure out how to clean a magic keyboard because I still can't use my A key. We introduced the concept of a block. You can have a block inside another block. If password equals open sesame, print user logged in, logged on. If hour greater than 17, print good evening. Meow. Hi, kitty pillar. No, we're not learning anything. And no, I don't really need a recommendation either. Right now, Moon is having sort of an anxiety attack. But it's okay. Okay, nested blocks. If password is open sesame, print user logged on. If hours greater than 17, print good evening. Otherwise, print. Wait. And then print. Enter a command. Here's what are the outer block. Here, the outer block consists of 4 lines, the inner block of just 1. Nested ifs. Which of the following outputs is not possible for this program? One line, user logged on, no output, 2 lines, or 3 lines. One line is not possible. Okay. Now you must use nested blocks to write a slightly more complex age calculator, age checker. Write a program that reads an integer from input representing someone's age. If the age is 18 or larger, print out you can vote. If the age is between 0 and 17 inclusively, print too young to vote. If the age is less than 0, print out you are a time traveler. So age is equal to the input, and then if age is greater than 18, greater than or equal to 18, print you can vote. If age is between 0 and 17, so if age is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 17. What? If age is between 0 and 17, so do they want if it's equal to, do they want equal to 0 as well? Um, print too young to vote. It would be cool to be a time traveler, I think. So for 18, you can vote, and then for 16, too young to vote. And then for 0, too young to vote, and then for -3, you are a time traveler. It works just fine. Should work other way. This is the wrong one though. Did not pass. Program executed without crashing. Program output. You are a time traveler. Expected this correct output. Did I spell it wrong? Huh? Program output. You are a time traveler. Oh, a period. Oops. I thought there was a period in there. I didn't see that the period was not highlighted for any of these. There we go. Easy. Yeah, let's fix that in here then. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And then, the cases were a few. We'll try for, oops, for 18, 16, 0, -3, I think. This is the one I chose. Does it matter? It's arbitrary. I need a vacation too. Meow. Hi, Yuval. But yeah, I can't read too much. Hi, Solo. How are you today? Yeah, I was busy this morning. So I couldn't. Let's see. 18, you can vote. And then 16, it's too young to vote. Then this one is also that. So I'll just do that and get rid of this. And then the last one is the time traveler. And I went and put a period in there again by accident. There's no period. What do you mean by that, JJ? You mean that you hope that no one is here? What do you mean? You don't have to say stuff like that. It's not necessary. Yeah, Machi, I changed my mind. I realized that I was trying to do things the way other people like or want. But when I thought about my own use case of like what would be the most effective for me, I feel like, first of all, I feel like the summary thing, the detail summary, was visual clutter. If I were to review this as like some sort, like as a real note, I think it would be more useful to me to not have the answers there, to just like try to use my brain. And then as a cherry on top, the answers will still be available. They'll still be there. So anyone who looks at it on the Codeberg repo will just have to know to check the source code to see answers. I'm not a programmer. I'm not a programmer. What is the top right window? Top right window is whatever file I'm working on. Yeah. Okay, design, debugging, and donuts. Oh, this lesson again. This lesson has some suggestions on how to make designing and debugging your program easier. The longer that you do programming, the better you will become at avoiding and fixing mistakes, but here we'll try to give you some very general and useful advice. We'll explain the following techniques: build one part at a time, solve some examples by hand, plan your code before you start writing it, write the code, test the examples that you have solved by hand, test additional examples, including borderline and random cases. Build one part at a time, solve by hand, plan code before writing, write the code, test examples solved by hand, and then test additional or borderline and random cases. This magic formula won't solve everything automatically, but it can save you headaches and reduce the number of problems you deal with later on. When you run into a problem, some strategies to help debug it are using diagnostic print statements. Yes, we'll do this later in the lesson. Using the visualizer, reading your code carefully, and writing good tests. If you run Python at home, you can use breakpoint and step tools to gain better insight into what goes wrong. An algorithm means a series of instructions. Oh, that's a good one. I should add that actually. Actually, I don't know if I'll use that definition, but I should add something. So this is 60, 60, 60, I think. I think it's just 60. Design, debugging, and donuts. And then we'll do our first question. That is, what is an algorithm? So they said series of instructions. There was another definition that I liked a while ago that I forgot now. There was something about something like a set of instructions. No. A series of steps to I forgot what my old definition was. To calculate, to a series of steps something like this. A series of steps. Computer. A program? A computer. A machine? Or something like this. I'll leave it. I think that's okay. I think the definition that I was working with, it was really emphasizing how an algorithm is like it's more like a recipe or something where yeah, if you have the right things to put into it, it should be able to solve it by following the steps every single time. Okay. While a computer program needs to be written in a specific language like Python or JavaScript to work, the word algorithm means step-by-step instructions. I see. That can be written in English or expressed in a diagram. For example, a recipe for donuts is an algorithm where we measure out 3 cups of flour in step 1 and let the dough rise 2 hours is another step. We'll develop a simple algorithm in this lesson. Then we'll implement the algorithm, which means converting it to a working computer program. The problem is the donut calculator. Is this the only problem for this one? Okay, there's a couple of exercises. Tim Hortons, a chain of coffee stores in Canada, sells Timbits, which are tasty donut spheres. You have to organize several parties in the next few weeks, and you'll be ordering a different number of Timbits for each party. So you like to make a program to calculate the price of an arbitrary number of Timbits in order to plan your budget. At your local branch, these are the prices. No, Emus, you cannot. Thank you. Good luck to Genesis. I don't read anymore. I don't read anymore. I don't read any more chat. I don't want to get triggered today. Ow. Okay, let's see. We have to organize several parties in the next few weeks. Oh yeah, I read that already. So one Timbit is 20 cents, a small box is $1.99, a medium box is $3.39, and a large box of 40 is $6.19. Build one part at a time. Eventually, you'd like to make a program where the input is the number P of people at the party, and the output is input Number of people at the party. Output. Something like total cost to feed P people, including tax. There are 3 components. Calculate for P people what's the number of T Timbits you should buy. Calculate the price to buy exactly T Timbits. Calculate the tax and overall cost. However, you could work on these 3 parts one at a time. In fact, we recommend you build one part at a time, testing and fixing each part before you proceed to work on the next part, because the larger your program is, the harder it is to find and fix each bug. It's easier to develop and test the 3 parts separately before combining them into a single program. For the rest of this lesson, we will focus on step 2, calculate the price to buy exactly T Timbits. But before we do that, I'm gonna try to think of what this means. So first, we need to find out how many people are going to the party. I think the last time I did this, I gave everybody 2 Timbits, but maybe, because of the economy, each person only gets 1. Each person only gets 1 this time. Each. So let's say, make. So that'll be our P, our input, and then make T equal to P, and then if there are 0 to 9 people, we'll buy single Timbits. Oh, this is a little bit complicated though, because we're gonna probably need modulo, right? Should I do this in the backwards way? Should I start at the top and work down? Let me think. Does it matter? Okay. If there are 0 to 9 people, if there are 10 to if there are 10 to 19, small plus single, $20 to $39, might need medium plus small plus single, and then over 40, large plus medium plus small plus single. What? 10, 20, 10, 40, 60. So say if we had like 71, so we need one of each box. Okay. Alright. And then let's say let's just be more consistent. We'll say calculate how many orders of what size to get tea, and then oh, this is really hard. I forgot how to do this. Then we also need a price. Price for each portion size, I guess. I think that comes earlier. Calculate price of tea timbits, and then taxes total. Something like this. Solve by hand. In order to be able to tell the computer to do something, you need to be able to do it yourself. Let's work through an example ourselves. What's the price to buy exactly 45 Timbits? Looking at the list of sizes, we could buy one large box, which will cost $6.19. That leaves 5 more Timbits we need to buy individually, which will cost an additional 5 times 20 cents or $1. The total cost would be $7.19. Plan your code before you start writing it. What if we want to buy 4 or 456 Timbits instead of 45? In general, we should buy as many big boxes as possible, then take a medium box or small box if needed, and individual Timbits to get the right total. Is this algorithm really optimal? Yes. You could see that buying 2 medium boxes is a bad idea since we can get we can get 40 Timbits in a single large box more cheaply. Similar comparisons of individual small and small medium can be used to prove the algorithm. It gives the cheapest price to exact number of Timbits. If prices and sizes were different, we might have to be more careful. We said you should plan your code before you start writing. You can give a short step-by-step description of the algorithm in English instead of Python. Use a diagram or flowchart to show the steps. Focus on the main ideas instead of the details for now. In our example, we'll give an English description. We're not showing you a flowchart for this program, since it would just flow from step 1 to 2, so on and so forth in a straight line. Programs with looping, like we'll see later, benefit more from flowcharts. Algorithm to calculate the price of any number of Timbits. Get the input number of Timbits. Keep track of total cost starting from 0. I didn't think of that. Can add that in there. Let's think of something like, I'll just put keep track of cost. Buy as many large boxes as you can. Okay, so I did think we should go in that order actually. Calculate the number of Timbits still needed and update the total price. Okay, I don't really want to rewrite this though, but I get it. Buy a medium box if you can. Repeat the steps A and B. Buy small, then individual, and then output the total cost. We call this pseudocode description of the algorithm since it is a series of step-by-step instructions, but not any real programming language. We could put that there. We could put that as a question too, and not as like a review. What is pseudocode? And I won't try to be creative, I'll just take it from here. A description of a description of code. No. A series of step-by-step instructions. Series of instructions that describe code. In non-programming language. And I just want to say in English. I'll just put English. I know it could be other languages depending on who's writing it, but yeah. Okay. Man, this is not coming back to me enough. Write the code, reiterating the first piece of advice. Build one part at a time. You can also think of writing a separate chunk of code for each step from 1 to 7. Additionally, here's one thing that we need to think about for all the steps. What variables will we use? What will their names, types, initial values be? Let's use Timbits left to represent the number of Timbits we still have to buy. And let's use total cost to represent the total cost so far. We don't need to tell Python the types in advance, but we can plan for ourselves that Timbits left will be an int and total cost will be a float. Variable measuring the total cost in dollars. 1 cent is 0.01. We'll need to add some additional temporary variables in each step. We'll deal with only when needed. Steps 1 and 2 can be written with 1 line of code each. Timbits left is into the input. Total cost is 0. For step 3, we need to calculate the maximum number of boxes we can buy. We could use floor division. Since a big box contains 40, or we could also use conditional. The number of big boxes should be an integer quotient of Timbits left divided by 40. Keeping track of division, cost, subtracting. We have the following code fragment. This is one thing I don't really like about this. It's like, but I guess it makes sense for a beginner. I prefer to try to do it on my own first instead of having someone else's code all there. But at the same time, I do need to improve on reading other people's code. Buy as many large boxes as you can. Big boxes equals Timbits left divided by 40. Total costs is total cost plus big boxes times 619. Timbits left is Timbits left minus 40 times big boxes. Turns out we've already made a mistake. The best way to catch mistakes is to be testing your code early and testing your code often. Let's optimistically say that we tested partial code at this point. We'll just add a couple of print statements to observe its behavior so far. Instead of using print, you can use a visualizer. So testing the code on the input 45 using print statements to debug. Timbits left is get the input, print the input is. Total cost, initialize the total cost. Buy as many large boxes as you can. 10 bits left divided by 40. Total cost is total cost plus big box is times 619 update the total price. 10 bits left, yada 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 yada. This is not working like we want. What's the problem? Where's the first line where we meant is different from what happened? This one. Try to locate it before opening the next paragraph. Remember, we solved this example by hand earlier. I don't really understand what they mean. Oh, I can't edit it? Oh. Yeah, so we need to use integer division. I already said that. Another solution is to convert 10 bits left over 40 to an integer, which will delete the fractional part. We'll use that approach instead. Okay, so that's what they went for. That's fine. Steps 4 and 5 are similar to step 3. Alternatively, since you will buy at most one medium box and at most one small box, we can use an if statement. If 10 bits left is greater than or equal to 20, total cost is total cost plus 339. 10 bits left minus 20. If 10 bits left is greater than or equal to 10, can we buy a small box? Meow, 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 meow. To finish, we need to pay 20 cents for each of the last needed 10 bits and output the answer. The total cost is total cost plus 10 bits times 20. Test the examples that you've solved by hand. There's the overall program. The first thing that we'll do is test to see it works on the input 45. 45 divided by 40. There's like 1 and a little bit, but integer makes it just 1. Total cost is 0 plus 1 times 619. 10 bits left. Is 45 minus 40. If 10 bits left is greater than or equal to 20, or if it's greater than or equal to 10. Otherwise, total cost is the total cost, which is 619, plus 5 times 20, but this should be 20 cents. This must be a bug since you're paying over $100 for 45 Timbits. Your final job is to find and eliminate this bug and another bug hidden in the code. It will be tested in the next section. Up, 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 up. Oh, there's another bug somewhere in here. This one, I think. Minus 20 should be minus 10. Just so you know, there's a funny thing that happens when with Tim Hortons pricing, which is not a bug. It can be cheaper to buy exactly T plus 1 Timbits than to buy exactly T Timbits. For example, buying exactly 19 costs $3.79, but buying 20 costs $3.39. Regardless, we will stick with the problem of buying exactly T as cheaply as possible, for which the algorithm explained is correct. Your program really should output $3.79 when the input is 19. We test additional examples. We try to do intelligent automated testing of your code in order to make sure that you have solved the problem correctly, but in a real programming setting, it's up to you to test your own code thoroughly. Here are a few useful guidelines for testing. You can check that every line of code your program is functioning correctly. In a Timbit problem using the input 10, we'll check whether we are correctly handling small boxes. Inputs 20 and 40, we'll check medium and large. Finally, you should check we're handling individual Timbits correctly. This can help to check that values like 339 and 199 were typed correctly. Be sure to check borderline cases that push your program to the limits. For example, the minimum possible input to this program is 0 since you can't have negative 10 bits. Our program has no maximum input, but you might want to try values like 39 and 41, which are close to the border of just barely buying one large box. This can help to check that you didn't accidentally type greater when you should have typed greater than or equal to. In some cases, you can automatically check every input or check a large number of random inputs to see if your program is functioning correctly. We use random inputs a lot in CS circles, internal tests. Use import random at the start of your program. Then, for example, random.randint 10 100 will generate a random integer between 10 and 100. Can you find both bugs and pass all of the tests? Give it a shot. Did that let me, could I edit this one? I can't edit it. Or did I mean in here? I guess I mean in here. This one. And then this one. Some calculations introduce very small errors in Python. 35 times 0.01. It's surprising that the code doesn't give exactly 35. It has to do with how Python stores information. Don't worry about such tiny errors. The grader ignores them. We'll say more in lesson 7b. Okay. We did that. Hungry, yeah? You know, yeah, I remember this being harder. While 10 timbits make a box, 8 makes 1 timbite. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna write my own, I guess. Let's try. Why not? Let's just try. Meow. Meow. P is equal to input. How many people are coming to the party? And then we'll just make T equal to P. And then we need a cost. Should we use the same variables? I don't really like theirs. Does it matter? It kinda matters. It kinda matters. It doesn't, but I was thinking about for consistency. We use 10 bits left. That's fine. And we can use total cost. Is that all they have? Big boxes. Okay, whatever. Um, 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 meow, meow, meow. Okay. Oh, now I'm remembering. I think when I did it really weirdly. So I could go back to the top, maybe. This is fine. Meow, meow. Meow. So, if I were really doing this, should I do it my way? Okay, I'll do it my way then. I'm just gonna call you Timbit. I'm gonna call you People. And then I'm gonna call you Cost. And then let's see. A single is 20 cents and small is $1.99 and medium is $3.39 and large is $6.19. I think I would do this way because what do we call that? Meow, meow, meow. Price single. Price small. Price. Why does it look like this? Am I doing something illegal? Why does it look like this? Oh, I forgot this is Markdown. Let's fix that, I guess. I don't know about fix, but whatever. Anyway. Then, case like if this is, you know, real, you might want to change it sometimes. Then, let's see. So, those are the prices. Now, I think I would have probably used a conditional, but I've already seen their solution. I don't think they needed one. They just went ahead and did like they want to see how many large boxes. So large boxes equals the number of large boxes is 10 bits divided by floor division by 40 or integer division, right? Then I give a some number. Do I like this or do I hate this? Let's see. And then the cost. This is so weird. I feel like my brain has been warped by their solution. Should I do it? Should I do it a different way, or should I just do it this way? Meow. I'm not really asking anyone, just talking to myself. Actually, I'm just gonna take out the price part. Can I do that? Oops. Delete. No. Delete to S. Delete to delete to L. These are not good names, though. It's okay. And then we get some number. After that, we need to figure out how many are left. So, bits equal to old Timbits minus large boxes times 40, right? Like if we have like 100 boxes, right? 100 4 division 40 would give us 2 large boxes. So the cost would be 2 times 619. And that gives us 80, but we only have 20 left. So we take the original 100, do 100 minus 2 times 40, which is 80. That's how many we have left. Then from there, we need to see um 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 hmm gonna do f 10 bits greater than or equal to 20, right? Meow, 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 meow. My brain hurts. And the cost. What did it cost first? We should see how many medium boxes first, no? Let me think about this slower. 100 and we'd have 20 left. But if it was 110, I forgot how math works. I'm trying to prove to myself, no matter what, there's always going to be less than 40 left. Right? Yeah, that's true. If it's greater than 20, the max that could be left over would be 39. And that would be one medium box. So, we're only going to take one away anyway. If it's greater than 20, we do timbits equals timbits minus 20, and cost equals cost plus a medium box. And then if timbits greater than or equal to 10, timbits equals, right, so if it's 39 minus 20, we'll be left with 19. That's greater than or equal to 10. So we take away 10, so we're left with 9, and the cost would be equal to cost plus small if timbits less than 10. I could say else. No, wait. Right? My brain hurts. What happens if I do else? I don't know. No, I don't want to do that. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. If timbits is less than 10, we want to update the cost to be cost plus timbits times single. Something like this. Print your meow meow meow. Your total is cost. Hope that's enough to feed. There we go. What? Hope not that. Hope this is. I think that works. I don't know yet if it works. Let's find out. Let's try it. Yoink. Yanked. Yoink. Yank. Yoink. I want to scratch paper again. And put it there. I'm gonna put this over here. Delete all of this. And then I take this. And then I look at it one more time really closely. I take some input. Oh, something I didn't do actually. I want to do one more step. Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Cost equals round cost 2. Can I do that? Let's try it. So first we're gonna try... How many people are coming to the party? 100. Your total is 1577. Hope this is enough to feed 100 people. Is it? How many should we have had for 100 Timbits? Shit. That is... Shit. I should have put more print statements in there to make sure this was working. Meow, meow, meow. So we got 2 large boxes, which are 619. Oops, 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 oops. 619. 1238. And then 1 small box. No. 1 medium box. It's 339. Please. 1577. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. This can be improved. Let's see. We'll do one here. I will say something like hum hum hum. That will be large boxes. Large boxes. For this is gonna look weird though, because some of these are not rounded. Should I round it at every step? Or would that affect the output? Oh wait, I can round it in here. Or I do round cost to something. And then we could do print. That would be blank large boxes for some price. And an additional medium meow meow meow. This is like overkill, by the way. An additional medium price for 1 medium box. Let's take this out and put just plus. Plus medium for 1 medium box. Meow 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 meow. Box. Gonna do Meow, meow. And then I could just copy this line, right? Put it here. Then put it here. And I just added it instead of this. It'd be small. And then actually plus single actually I wonder what rounding would do to that. Do I not need to round this? Right? Because yeah, we don't round this. This is a surprise. Meow 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 meow. I get to this. Put dollar bills, y'all. Dollar, 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 dollar bills. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, wee, wee. I've been to Timbits before. I mean, I've been to Tim Hortons before. I've had a Timbit before, I mean. It's in Canada. Canada land. Okay. That. Let's order. Wait, let's see. I forgot that I'm supposed to moderate chat. Has anyone been really bad? Don't tell me what to do, Machi. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me to use AI either. I ban you. You're banned, Dima. Let's see. Let's do 63 people. Okay. 63 people are coming to the party. Oh, I forgot. Wait. Something is wrong here. One large boxes. Okay, I see where I messed up. I wasn't reading this. So the number of large boxes for a prize. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. We'll do 62 because I banned someone. I forgot to write the change. We'll do 61 because I'm about to ban someone else. Haven't done anything wrong yet. They've been terrible. They want you to start using assembly. I'm gonna nuke them. It's 2 whole classrooms. Meow. Okay. 61, that will be 1 large boxes. Oh, that's terrible grammar. Wait, I gotta fix that. Plus, I kind of want that to be capitalized. For 1 medium box. Okay. I kinda... Okay, let's fix this. Okay, we fixed a lot of things. Wait, let's start with this one is triggering me actually. We're gonna round this because I don't like how it looks. And then, if, let's see, meow, meow, meow. If Timbits if large boxes is 1. I'm in trouble. And that will be 1 large box. If large boxes not 1. Oh, this works. I think this is better. 60 people. No, 61. 1 large box for $6.19. I forgot to change the capitalization. Plus $3.39 for 1 medium box. Current total is. Okay, wait. Let's fix this. This has no meaning, by the way. I'm just doing this for fun. Nothing. We're not developing anything, Spirit. I'm not developing anything. I'm not working on anything. I'm part of your imagination. I like how you're making some nonchalant automated cashier dialogue. Yeah. They really hate their job, right? I can make them a little bit more sassy. I keep forgetting that I put like text wrapping on and it keeps confusing me. I don't know how to handle this. Let's go this way. Get rid of this and this. Your current total is meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. What the heck? Did I accidentally put this here? Plus single for 1 medium box. What? Why is that there? Okay, I have to fix this. For plus single for plus single times 10 bits. Meow 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 meow. For the remaining 10 bits, 10 bits. Let's delete the rest of this. Oops. Meow. meow, 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 meow. This is a great day. Upsell after upsell. That's how to get ya. That is how to get ya. Okay, so now I do it for like. Let's just pretend everybody here invite one of their friends, if you have friends. But you don't have to subscribe, Spirit. So that's like 116. No. 120. 122. Ah! That will be 3 large boxes for $18.57 plus 4 cents for the remaining 2 Timbits. Your total is $18.97. Hope this is enough to feed $122 people. Oops, I have to fix that. Would you like to make a donation to our company's foundation? No. Wow, I hope you can live with yourself. Okay, we gotta fix that too. We gotta put I always forget to put a space after the query. And then, something in here, this should be, this is not a dollars. This is like like amount of people. I'm pretty satisfied with this program. Pyramid scheme. Yeah, we're just having fun, that's all. I'm gonna steal this whole thing. Oh, welcome. Yeah, I'm just practicing with what I learned. Something like that. I'll put it here. And then I'm gonna delete this slide. And I'm gonna go to the end. And I'm actually gonna delete all of this because I don't need it. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Small English grammar. I don't know. I think I delete the pseudocode, maybe. Yeah, I delete it. And then I write, something like, describe what the following code describe, or yeah, describe the, no, we should make it a problem. What is the expected output for the following code snippet? Keep it simple, and then we'll put it as like, how many people for I don't know, 7 people, 67 people. And then, what else? What else did I put in here? This looks so messy. Can I put some spaces between these? Is that illegal? Can I just put like a space between this? I just want to divide the code into sections. Actually, this part is... I think this part goes together. Like this, maybe. Can I make these lines shorter? They're a little bit long. Just here. And then we also need one for the upsell. Oops. Let's make a donation to... Would you like to... Oops. Would you like to purchase an NFT? This is good. Yes, yes. Our side hustle is selling NFTs to Tim Hortons customers. After they order their coffee and stuff. What if the user writes no? Then they get a thank you, please come again. We could do that thing that someone else taught me the other day. If... Is it lower? I forgot to do it. If upsell dot lower or something. But they're not gonna say no, they're gonna say heck yeah. Oh, I actually don't really... Okay. Let me think about this. I don't really feel like typing out... you gotta do it! This is what the practice is for! With every 8 Timbits, you have a chance to win 1/8 of a whole NFT. And imagine the user indeed types no in caps. So rude. So rude. Okay. Let's see. What is the first thing? That will be... So if we have 67, if it's 67, that'll be one large box for 619. ... And then... I don't know why I have so much printed text, but whatever. And then after that, the program is gonna say... Wait, I'm actually not sure what it's gonna say. Then, how much do we have left? We have 6, 7, we have 27 left. So if Timbits is greater than or equal to 20, we're gonna print plus... what's the price of the medium? $3.39. What? $3.39 for one medium. Oh, I put too many spaces in here. For one medium box, your current total should be $6.19 plus $3.39, which is 8, 5, 58, 9.58. I don't know, something like that. 9.58 period. And then, so after we get rid of those, 60 minus 40 is 27, minus 20 is 7. So then we're gonna skip down to lesson 10 and print let's see, plus 7 times 20 cents, $1.40. For the remaining 7 Timbits. And then right now I'm predicting what the output will be if we put in 6, 7. Thank you for your purchase of our NFT. Your funds will be removed from your card in 2 to 6 business weeks. You mean funds will be removed from your card like weekly for the next 6 weeks. Thank you, Chalo. Okay, what is the other? I lost track of my code. I think I have to do the total now. Your total is 9. It's not 958 anymore. 9. No, 10. 1098? Question mark. Your total is 1098. Hope this is enough to feed 67 people. And then since you're gonna say heck yeah, we're gonna say thank you, please come again. And that should be the actual output. And let's actually test it one last time to see if I did basic arithmetic correctly. You never know. You never know. I make a lot of mistakes. Oops, I went the wrong direction. Okay, let's open the other one. Where are you hiding? Scratch? I don't think I think I edited the program a little bit. I don't remember. V G. No. Undo. That GG. I don't get it. Why is little 2 little G's up and 1 big G down? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Yeah. So this is for 67. Let's see if my math is mathing. Ah. That will be 1 large box for 619 ... plus 339 for 1 medium box. Your current total is 958. Oh, the 140 is unexpected. Okay, so I think for all the dollars, I do need to do the rounding. Otherwise, we get some weird stuff like this. For the remaining 7, your total is 1098. Hope this is enough to feed 67 people. Would you like to purchase an NFT? Heck yes! Thank you. Please come again. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's see. We're pretty much done, but where was it? So anything that's a price, I should probably round to be on the safe side. What? Wait a minute. Was it not rounded? Did it, am I rounding incorrectly? Wait. Round 1.42. Is it? How do you do trailing zeros? Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay. Ha ha ha. How to round with trailing zeros in Python. Short answer, you can't. Unless you modify the underlying object. You can't change its representation. You might want... Oh... Well, today I learned. I don't really feel like doing this, but... What if? Well, let me think. Well... Preserving trailing zeros. Is this a real website or is this AI drivel? Oh man, I hear loud children, so I'm losing focus a little bit. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hum. You can use this. What is this? Or use the format function. Ah! Maybe that's what I actually need. Hum. I don't have time to do this. I was actually gonna end the stream in 5 minutes. You know what? Do I take it out then? No, that really bothers me. Python, that's okay. I don't feel like reading the chat though. I'm not really looking for help, guys. I'm just saying stuff out loud. Yeah. This little string, it's an int. To round a float with trailing zeros in Python. Did I spell zero wrong? Maybe I did zeros, including. You can use string dot format. Shit. The thing is, I don't want to use this stuff because I don't really understand it. Like, I see it, but I don't understand it. Use an F string. Wait, let me look at this again. F string var wait 16f. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't really understand this at all. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Is this like a 16th? Or how is this? No. What is that one? I don't get it. Let's see. 15 decimal places. 1.6 becomes 16000. Tried rounding it to 15. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't feel like reading the docs. I'm gonna read the docs. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Format a string formatting operation. The string on which this method is called. It's not a string though. Can contain literal text or replacement fields delimited by braces. Each replacement field contains either the numeric index of a positional argument. I'm upset, or the name of the keyword argument. This literally means nothing to me. Returns a copy of the string where each replacement field is replaced with the string value of the corresponding argument. This also means nothing to me. Returns a copy of the string where each replacement field, what's a replacement field again? The string on which this method is called can contain literal text or replacement fields delimited by braces. I'm going to crash out. The sum of 1 plus 2 is 0. Format 1 plus 2. And it sticks a 3 in there. The sum of A plus B is answer dot format. Answer is 1 plus 2. And A is 1 and B is 2. Spanish nobody. Oh, it's in order? It's index? Oh, I see. Okay, the 0 is the index. So you could put an index or you could put some variable. That doesn't help me! It doesn't help me at all. Okay, when formatting a number with n type, the function temporarily sets the LC C-type locale to the LC numeric locale to decode decimal point and thousand subfields of locale conf if they are non-ASCII or longer than 1 byte, and the LC numeric locale is different than the LC C-type locale. This is making me want to self-harm. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. I do not know what this means. I don't get it. 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 I want to know what the fuck this in here means. So this is print some string, right? And then is this an index? I don't get it. The format tells you what goes here. But this part I don't get. I've seen this before. I've used this before and seen this before, but I don't really understand the F thing. Modular formatting works at least back to Python 2.0. I'm in trouble. I'm actually upset. I don't need this format. I need this format, but I don't understand this part. Like, what does 0.15f mean? Where did I get that? Oh, and here var is 1.6. Okay, I get that a little bit. Oh, I hate this so much. Wait. I just want to know in plain English. The funny thing too is like two of those comments linked to this, right? But this doesn't say it. Oh, syntax. Is it this one? I'm going to crash out. I don't want to read all of this. I'm not allergic to reading. I just feel like I don't know if what I'm looking for is in here. So I don't really want to spend all this time today reading this. But I don't like to use things that I don't understand. Here's something. Weight attribute. I'm in so much trouble. Standard format specifier. Okay. I see type. Type F. Fill character. I'm in physical pain. Oh, is it here? Fixed point notation. It is here. For a given precision P, formats the number as a decimal number with exactly P digits following the decimal point. With no precision given, uses a precision of 6 digits. Uses a precision large enough to show all coefficient digits. If P0, the decimal point is omitted unless the option is used. Okay. So at least I found what that F means. Fixed point notation. But that still doesn't really tell me how to use it though. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in pain and I'm in trouble. Okay. By position. By name. Attributes. Items. Replacing. Eh? Aligning the text. Okay, specifying a sign. Show it always. Show a space for positive numbers. What the heck am I reading? I don't understand. I don't understand this. Replacing modulo plus f, modulo minus f, and modulo space f, specifying a sign. Okay, I thought this had to do with decimals because there were numbers, but I don't even think it does. I feel like there's something else. I am going to cry. Expressing a percentage. Wow, that's a little bit closer, but it's still not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I don't want to use it because I don't feel like I fully understand it. Let me think about this again. Can you use a string format on a something that's not even a string? Let me think about this. Okay, but what if we did? Okay, what if we did? I don't really want to though. This seems like too much work. My god, I'm so mad. What if we don't do prices till the end and we only do it once? I mean that'll yeah, that's fine. That works. One medium box. I'll leave the question mark in there just to be silly. Plus meow meow meow. The total is, we put it in here. Oh, my brain hurts. Okay, so what I want to do, instead of rounding, I want to take... Oh, this is too hard. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I need the cost. But I need to make the cost a string. And then once the cost is a string, right? That part is gonna go in the format. I don't think I could do this. I don't think this is legal. Whatever, we try it. We just try it, whatever. And then we put some, this is garbage. We put something here, and then something. So, index, no wait. Choosing a format on the string. 0. So the point, this is what I don't get. I think the dot is something else. 1/6 is for the number of digits, right? 16, is this 16 digits and 15 digits? So this is, we want to do 2 digits, right? Like this, 2 digits after their decimal place. I don't think this works, but let's just test it for the heck of it, I guess. Why not? I mean, whatever. I like this though, even though I'm kind of a little bit annoyed. I do like this because I swear to God, I'm such a freaking noob. Like, I learn something new about Python literally every day, and I'm confused right now, actually. Delete that. Okay. 67. Okay, we have an error. This doesn't work. Unknown format code F for object type string. Well, I tried. Unknown format code F for object of type string. I thought you were supposed to use the format code F for strings. What if I don't make it a string and what if I just like what if I just like what if I just like leave it as a float? What does that do? I don't know. I really don't know, actually. It's probably not gonna do anything. It's probably not gonna work. Wait. I think it worked. But I can't. I can't tell if it worked because it worked or because it just didn't throw an error. I guess it worked, right? It didn't give me an error. Oh, this is, I mean, it gave me a total. Whatever. Heck. No. Thank you. Come again. Okay, I need to test it with a number that ends in zeros. So, like, what if we did, like, yeah, we just do, like, 9 or something. 9 Timbits. So that should be $1.80. It works! Look at that! It's $1.80, not $1.8. Whatever the fuck. Okay, that works. I like it. I like it. It's done now. So let's go fix it. I don't really want to fix it. I'm just gonna copy it again. From the top all the way to the bottom. We steal the whole thing. And there we go. I just put it here. And then I delete that. And then we take all of this and we put it in there. This is so miserable, kitty cat. This is what we call life. Life can be miserable. I'm satisfied with it. You know, whatever. Yeah, it works. But we have to fix this one more time. Let's see. There'll be 67. One large box. Let me delete to this. Plus, plus mediums for medium box. Oops. Plus 20 per timbit for each of the remaining 7 timbits. What? 6, 7. Creature the remaining 7. Your total is that. Hope this is enough. Okay, this is good. This is great. This is you know, it is what it is. It's what it is. It is what it is. What it is. Now, do I recommend this? No, honestly, I can't say I recommend this. I feel like it's bad practice for me to, yeah, I'm not looking for tips, Machi. I think it's bad practice for me to try to implement things I don't understand, really. But alas, whatever. Whatever. Check it out. See? Okay, you get a ban for that. You get a timeout, actually. I didn't crack anything. You're being weird. Definitely slightly different than the intended implementation. What do you mean by that, Chalex? What do you mean it's... What do you mean? What's the intended implementation? I try to get things working and I can figure things out backwards. Yeah. By the way, I'm not telling anyone else how they should do things. That is really not my place and not what I meant. I just meant for me, for my goals, for me. I don't really... I think I got carried away a bit. Yeah, I think so. Like, guys, I put it in the title. I'm a beginner. So yeah, obviously I'll understand more with more practice and stuff. Meow. I'm a little... Yeah, I'm having a really tough time. But I hope you guys all have a good day. Thanks for hanging out or whatever. Yeah, good luck. Good luck out there. I'm gonna leave now. I have to leave now. I don't like this, so... What if I delete this whole thing? What if I just delete... Oh, what if I just delete it? Lately, I've been reading this book, Okay, wait. Some of this I can't delete. Like, delete the upsell. I think I could also delete the extra print statements. I just put that in there for fun. They're not really important. And then I'll take out the positive vibes. No positive vibes in here. No positive vibes in, oops, in here. So then we don't get this, and 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 we don't get this. And we simplify it. But those of you who were here got to witness. Oops, I didn't even realize I had a mistake in my notes slide. But yeah, those of you who were here got to witness the whole experiment, but you know, nobody else needs to know that to lead to the end. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's simple. Thank you, Dust Tempo. It's chill for me too. Hope you have a good day. Good luck with your work, KK and Sissy. Meow, meow, meow. Bye, kitties. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. I might not see some of you tomorrow because I'll be really early in the morning. But yeah. Bye. Can I leave? Can I get out?